Hello, my name is Katrina Morehouse. I'm one of the neurological physiotherapists here at Mount Wilga Private Hospital. My main role at the moment is I'm the physiotherapist for the Late Effects of Polio Clinic, and I've facilitated some of the Late Effects of Polio clinical workshops where you actually go and clinicians are warmly invited and welcome to come and learn about polio, and the feedback we've had from that is fantastic. So I really recommend and really appreciate it when I attended myself on how valuable that was.
The more workshops there are, the more knowledge that's out there, the more therapists that can treat them effectively is going to help all the sufferers who are out there.
I think over the last 5 to 10 years, thanks to the good work happening at Polio New South Wales and Australia, it's really growing. We're getting more and more aware of it, but there's so much still to do in order to acknowledge and recognise that it needs to be at the forefront at particularly general practitioners, at surgeons' notices, just because it has such a huge sequelae of consequences if it's poorly managed.
And this is a fairly common feeling amongst polio survivors, that they don't want to give in because we feel like it's giving in. We struggle so hard for our independence early on, and to actually stop can be pretty devastating.
I've learnt they're very resilient, and I think one of the key things that came across in the workshop I attended is that they have a very positive outlook on life. I found it quite rewarding to hear their experiences and how they've just managed to get on with things, but it's really helped me understand where I might be able to provide support and different ways that they can do the things they need to do independently for as long as possible.
My vision is to also have the Managing Muscles and Mobility booklet in every single physiotherapy department, because you're not going to see the 20-30 that we see every day. We're so fortunate to have a place that people can come to, but ideally we're getting people coming from Queensland, we're getting people coming from real, back of Bourke kind of thing. It'd be good to have that resource in every department so that any clinician could pick it up. It's not rocket science, but you do need to learn your stuff.
Well, I absolutely recommend the workshop, absolutely, for any therapist who's going to work with any polio patients. Just to have that fuller understanding is going to help you to see the patient as a whole, and see them much more holistically, not just work on one particular aspect of their condition, and have an understanding of where they're coming from, and be much more specific in your treatment sessions.